What's up, everybody? And today we're going to be trying out Jorge Prado's Kawasaki 450 on this lovely new track by Hell Machine. This is a model swap. I'll put the link or picture of it up right now. It's pretty cool since we only have the 23 Cowies right now, which is a bit of a bummer, but I think the new one should come out pretty soon from the OEM team, and let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to my first video, actually, on the channel. We are here on Hell Machine's new free track called Rev, which is, I think, a MX vs. ATV Unleashed Kawasaki test track on there, or something like that. And yeah, it's free on the shop, which is pretty crazy, because it looks pretty good. Oh! We're almost gonna die there. So yeah, it's on the shop. You can go pick it up for free, and this is gonna be my first impressions on the track. So far, it's very detailed. And I don't know if Hell Machine has ever made a Supercross track before, but I think this might be his first. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, triple. Shoot that triple a little bit. Yeah, we're on Jorge Prado'S Kawasaki. Okay, and we're gonna flatline that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just model swap on mods. I'll show the download link on the screen right here. And it's a pretty cool model swap, and I also have an SX setup on it, which I would say is pretty good. Like, a lot of people have been using the KTMs, which obviously it's like the best 450. Even though the 250s I've seen a lot of variation in, which I do like, but the 450s have been mainly the KTM. But I will say the Cowie isn't bad at all, as I proceed to like screw up this entire rhythm. But it's a pretty good bike. It's definitely not the KTM. It's not bad. I'll have a setup that you guys can try to see if you like it, which I do recommend trying, because it is pretty good, I will say. Oh, I'm not gonna get this. Ugh! Quad? Okay, we're not gonna. Oh my. Oh. I think over triple. Yeah, I think that's the line right there. But yeah, this is a. I mean, I can't believe this track's free, to be honest. Like, it's very detailed. And it's actually really fun. So yeah, you could just pick this up for free on the shop. I guess just today we're gonna be testing out this new track and testing out this Cowie, which I think I've ridden once. So this is this kind of first impression. We're gonna hit this little freestyle backflip. Oh, got it, greased it. Look at that. I guess I'm just like a freestyle beast, some might say. I'm not. But yeah, you know, like, Prado came from Europe. He's racing Supercross, all of SMX, which I think is pretty cool. He's on Monster Energy Cowie, if you somehow haven't heard, and which I think is pretty exciting. I think it's gonna definitely take him a year to get used to, especially Supercross and all the tracks. That's another freestyle ramp I didn't even notice. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And then you also have like news of like Kaida Wolf maybe coming over. Whoa, which is just really cool to see. Man, I'm hoping he's gonna do well. I think it's gonna take him definitely a year. I'll overshoot that. To get used to this type of stuff. You know, like, tracks in the U.S. are way different. And especially Supercross is just like a whole nother. Yeah, I was wondering if you could maybe quad that, but that's definitely not possible. But yeah, I think it's just pretty cool to see Europeans coming over to US. It kind of seems like a lot of people want to come over. I mean, you also have like Vial, who already won an MX2 championship, who's just won a, I think, 250 East Supercross championship. Ooh. Yeah, the problem with this Cowie is it's not the greatest in the whoops. It's my only big downside, I guess. But other than that, the Cowie's pretty good. Oh, it's a pretty fun line. Let's try this inside. Oh, wondering if you could triple quad right there. But yeah, you have Vial over here, and then there's probably another few people that aren't coming to mind. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised you went to Cowie though. And I know KTM has that little shamble type thing going on right now, but I mean, it's like a whole new frame. I mean, it's not the Austrian bike he's used to. I mean, he says he's been liking it, which I'd say is okay, really, which I would say is pretty good. That he's been liking it, and he did have a crash. Okay, are you serious, dude? Am I just bad at whoops today? He did say he had a crash pretty recently, but it was just like a minor one, which is always good to hear. And I mean, I just think it's really exciting that it's coming to US. We're gonna see him ride. You know, he has 2 world championships, so he's like, it's a pretty big deal. He's gonna get to go against all of the US riders like Jet, who so yeah, he's kind of unstoppable right now. Oof. But yeah, I need to try that freestyle ramp right there. Hold on, let's try these 2 freestyle ramps. Let's try to hit a little oppo or a 360. Oh my! We landed it. Barely. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I do not know the speed. I'm assuming it's not gonna go. Oh! I mean, I greased it. Hold on. Let's do a. Okay, I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was. Don't mind that. Let's try a backflip on this. It's got this cool little freestyle ramp. There's no way. Okay, that was a failed attempt. But it's got like these freestyle jumps, which is also really cool. And the Supercross track is just, I mean, it's great, really. Like, look at it. It's beautiful. Oh, let me be silent. If you can hear that, I don't know if you can hear that in the recording, but it's like little background sound effects, like birds chirping, which is like really just, I think, cool and very detailed. But I mean, what can you really expect? Like, Home Machine has like a bunch of great tracks. Like, I mean, it's just, this guy just, he's the GOAT, basically. He's just the GOAT. And he worked on the Pro Nationals this year, I think. I don't know what he did. I think he helped out a little bit on them, or maybe he did a lot. I'm not entirely sure. But this guy, I mean, he's a really good track creator, and just to release this track for free is like, ooh, crazy. It's pretty crazy. Because it's just like, I mean, just look at the skybox, look at all the trees, like, it's just pretty crazy. Like, you like, usually, and I'm not hating against like paid tracks and stuff, but like the only good quality tracks you really see anymore are always paid. Like, you'll occasionally have some like really crazy go for this triple quad. Okay, what was that? Well, you'll see like these really crazy free tracks every once in a while, but most of these quality tracks are paid nowadays, which there's nothing wrong with. Like, these people work hard on their tracks, and obviously they want something back, and so they can keep putting more effort. I always overshoot that. They just like, you know. I mean, dude, I am playing terrible. Second time on the Cowie, that's my excuse. Like, Kate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you pay for the tracks, and then they get to use that to make even better tracks, like especially JV and like Stone Rider. Like, you're doing like the Nationals and GPs and Supercross, and those tracks are just really high quality, and if you're like racing, I don't think this quad is possible. Nope. So yeah, it's just like a free track like this is just like so sick just to release and have it be like such good quality. And, like, this is such a fun supercross track. Okay, still overshot that. Those freestyle ramps are also really fun. It's just pretty cool to see, I guess. This Cowie, this Cowie is actually, I know I already talked about this, but the Cowie is actually pretty good. I'm just not showing it justice right now. I guess because I'm kind of like playing this track for the first time, or maybe I'm kind of trash right now. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, the 250s, like I see like Huskies and Yamahas and KTMs and Cowies for the 250. The only bike I don't see is the TM and the Gas. Like, I see more Fantics than Gas. Actually, I don't even see Gas at all. I see a few Fantics, but like, I see a lot of different bikes. I think the Husky is probably the most popular, that or the KTM. But like, I do see like I see a lot of Cowies and Yamahas as well, and like a lot of KTMs. Which I do like I do want diversity, which I guess didn't really happen in 450. It seems like everyone's just using KTM. But I do like the Suzuki. Suzuki is kind of a barker. It's a little slow, obviously, but yeah, I do like the Suzuki. The KTM is just always going to be the best, and which it's been like that for like a year or two now. Like, everyone's just been using the KTM, no matter the OEMs. It's just like kind of want, yeah, let's not loop out. Like, kind of want to change, but I don't usually ride 450s. I'm more of a 250 guy, but yeah, I'm using the Husky for 250s. I think it's just the one I prefer. I was gonna use the Cowie, but I kind of switched. Uh-oh. Go over and then triple, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing right there. Yeah, I mean, I use the Husky, which I don't think I've ever used the Husky in this game. Like, I've used the Honda, obviously the KTM. I've used the Cowie in previous OEM patches, but I've never used the Husky, which I do like. It's like something different. And then 450, I mean, I don't really ride it that much, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to use the KTM because everyone uses the KTM. And this Cowie, I don't know. I don't think it's my first choice I'd pick, but it's pretty good. Like, I do recommend you guys trying this Cowie. I think I've crashed every lap. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm playing terrible. After this lap, we're gonna go for a heater. We're gonna lock in. And we're gonna show you like a justified lap on this track, because I am not doing it justice at all. Ugh. Man, I'm supposed to be like good at this game. I have like 900 hours, and like 700 of them are on Supercross. I'm not showing that off very well. Okay, we're gonna go for a heater. You guys ready? Like, we gotta do a heater before this video ends. Like, I'm not gonna get stuck with the 52 that says, like, come on. That was not a good corner. That was not a good first corner. I'm gonna try to make this corner. Shift up to fourth. Kinda drift a little bit. Oh, and okay, we can still keep the dream alive, you know. That's not a bad line. Except for I just overshot that. We keep the dream alive right here. This is not a heater, guys. Okay. Okay. We're up by 0.5, which is kind of sad. That means I'm just putting terrible laps. We're gonna go for one more. We're gonna go for one more. Alright, we're up by 0.03. Oh my, almost blow out that corner. Here we go, whoops. Yeah, the Cowie struggles a little bit in the whoops, I will say. It's been like its main problem. Okay, we're gonna get this quad. Over. On, off. And like, that's so flowy right there. Like, this track is just, it's goated. It's like, might be like one of my new favorites. Like, oh, no, we're gonna have to double, triple. What's that line? That's actually not too bad. We kind of made that last one like smaller, which I do like. Ugh. 51. It's not the greatest, but it's something. Something. Also, these freestyle ramps are just, I mean, just come on. Little backflip. All right, 2 backflips in a row. Are you guys ready before the end of this video? Let's see if we can do it. Make sure I don't overshoot this. I feel like it is possible. We might have just greased it. Oh my. Alright, well, that is going to be the end of the video. This is Jorge Prado's 450. It's pretty good, I will say. Like, first impressions, pretty good bike. Like, this ain't the KTM, but I do recommend you guys trying it. I do have a setup at the beginning of this video, which you probably already saw. This is pre-editing, so this is recording. Yeah, I do recommend also getting this track. It is free on the shop. It's pretty, I mean, it's pretty good. Like, for a free, I mean, not even for just a track in general. This is like up there. It's like one of the best Supercross tracks. So recommend you guys get in this, and thank you for watching. All right, so here's the setup. Just 80 120 with 12 psi tires, and then here's the suspension. The drivetrain, just 51, and that's the only change there, and then the geometry, and that's the setup.